Here's what's coming up on today's show. We have an update on Raheem Mostert. How close is the Dolphins' new running back to being 100% after he had surgery last October? Plus, rapper Rick Ross pulled up to Dolphins OTAs last week, and now he says he's interested in buying a stake of the team. We'll break that down. Plus, former New Orleans Saints head coach Sean Payton was offered a mega contract by Stephen Ross. We now have the full details of all of that. All of that and more coming up on this edition of Dolphins Today. Dolphins Today is presented by Manscaped. You can get the Platinum Package at manscaped.com if you use promo code Dolphins. We're giving you a great deal. That's going to be 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com. Welcome in to Dolphins Today. I am Will Scott. We're going to be talking about this Raheem Mostert update. He tweeted this out this morning. Wanted to give everyone a couple of updates. Family is home. Everyone is great. Miles is doing excellent. His newborn son, who was born on June 7th. Congratulations to the Mosterts. Rehab is going great, close to 100%, and got a few things coming up that are for the fans and can't be any more excited. I like that. If you like this video, please share this video to Facebook, Twitter, or text. You can share this Dolphins video by clicking the share icon below the video. We would certainly appreciate you sharing it. We're trying to grow the channel here and become the #1 Dolphins channel on YouTube. We can do that with your help. So talking about Raheem, he signed with the Dolphins in March, one of 3 running backs that signed with Miami in free agency. He had a knee injury with the 49ers in last year's season opener and underwent surgery last October, so only played in 1 game last season. He has not participated in any Dolphins offseason activities, including OTAs or minicamp. So this update, significant because we hadn't heard anything on Mostert. We didn't really know what his status was. He says he's close to 100%, this coming about a month before training camp. So this is great news. And for the Dolphins, we feel very good about the current running back situation. They have 3 new running backs, and Mostert, we saw what he can do in San Francisco when he's healthy. He is absolutely lethal in the backfield with his speed. We talk about Jalen Waddle or Tyreek Hill being the fastest players on the Dolphins. Raheem Mostert can run a 4.3, man. This guy is fast. We need him to be healthy for week 1, which it looks like is going to happen. Here's what Mike McDaniel said about kind of the situation and the strategy revolving players that are not 100%. We've been very, I wouldn't say cautious, but we've tried not to push the envelope. The guys that have been hurt are accountable pros that want to play worse than we all want them to play. I can promise that's a fact. There is nothing that is concerning us at this time. We've been fairly conservative, but that's on an individual basis. You try to handle that the right way, which makes the most sense for all parties involved. When they're ready, they'll be out there full swing. So that coming from Mike McDaniel. Here is what Raheem Mostert did in his last full season in the league, which was in 2019. So he got hurt in the season opener last year, missed the rest of the season, and in 2020, he only played in 8 games. This is what he did in his last full season. He was fantastic. 772 rushing yards, 8 rushing touchdowns, 5.6 yards per carry. He did this with Mike McDaniel as the running game coordinator in San Francisco, so he has been reunited with Mike McDaniel after signing with the Fins. And it's crucial that the running backs on this team stay healthy. This is an improved running back room. We just need them to be healthy. Yes, the Dolphins have plenty of depth at that position. If one guy goes down, it's going to be next man up, and they'll be fine. But we really need, especially Chase Edmonds and Raheem Mostert, to be healthy, who could very well be the top 2 running backs on this team. Both of those guys have injury histories. Do you think Raheem Mostert is going to have over or under 600 rushing yards this season? In his last full season with the 49ers, he had over 700. So I'm going to set the over-under at 600. Type O for over, U for under, down in the comment section. Getting into this now, because I want to kind of highlight how much better the running back room is right now. Myles Gaskin was RB1 last year. Phillip Lindsay right behind him, Salvon Ahmed and Malcolm Brown, the other guys that we saw. Here is the Dolphins running back room now. This is significantly better. The Dolphins came into this offseason with running back arguably being the biggest team need on this team. They have signed Edmonds, Michelle, and Mostert, and Myles Gaskin still on this team for now, although I consider him to be a trade candidate. We got a great deal that we're giving you here on Dolphins Today. It's going to be the platinum package at Manscaped, which you can get at 20% off plus free shipping, $123.99. It's a great deal that we're giving you here on Dolphins Today. You got to go to manscaped.com and use promo code Dolphins to get the platinum package. It is everything you need. Shampoo, body wash, conditioner, the lawnmower 3.0, everything you need for your men's daily grooming and shower products, you can get at manscaped.com. Going back to the Dolphins running backs, I am satisfied with the current running back situation. It is much better. Yeah, they could still maybe go out and trade for a guy and continue to improve the running back room, but right now I'm extremely satisfied. Now, I'm going to be doing a video very soon on Dolphins trade candidates, guys that they can go out and trade for. So if you could go out and trade for a running back, name a running back that you would want to trade for, and I'm going to pick at least one of your comments to feature on the next show. So for a chance to be featured on the show, go down and name a running back that you would trade for. It's the pinned comment on today's video. When an ad break comes, go down. Let me know what you think. Getting into our next story, and we talked about Rick Ross last week because he pulled up to Dolphins OTAs. In fact, he was one of my winners from Dolphins OTAs. And, you know, Rick Ross is a huge Dolphins fan. He's been for a long time. So he tweeted this out last week. Should the Dolphins sell me 5% stake in the organization? If so, what would be the upside for both sides or vice versa? Then a few days later, this after OTAs, he went on a podcast and said this: I would love to buy 5% of the Miami Dolphins, and the big asset I think I'm going to bring to the team is financial literacy for the youngsters. I hate it when I hear football players being criticized for their financial situation. If I got my big bag at 21, 22, 23 years old, I wouldn't have ended up in the same situation. It has a lot to do with maturity levels. Now, during my subscribe read last week, I put some shades on, but those were not Rick Ross shades. These are more of the Rick Ross vibe that we're going for here on Dolphins Today. And we're going to be breaking down any Dolphins news, any Dolphins rumors. We're trying to become the #1 Dolphins channel on YouTube. We need your help. Go down and subscribe right now. Any Dolphins rumors that we see, we're breaking down. And look, if I'm out on vacation 4th of July and the Dolphins sign, I don't know, JC Treader, hashtag JC to Miami, let's not give up on that, then I will go live from the beach with my guy, producer Trace, and we will bring you a video. That is why you should subscribe to Dolphins Today right now. Talking about the current Dolphins majority owner, that would be Stephen Ross. Now, Ross has been in headlines because he is currently under investigation by Mary Jo White in the National Football League because Brian Flores said in his lawsuit against both the league and the Dolphins that Ross offered him $100,000 for each loss during the 2019 season. That was a season that did not go very well for the Dolphins, one that for a while looked like they were going to have the #1 overall pick. They ended up having the 5th overall pick. If true, Ross could be forced to sell the team. In fact, if this investigation does prove Flores' claims true, then I would expect Ross to be forced to sell the team. Now, Rick Ross, there's no relation, by the way, between Stephen Ross and Rick Ross, says that he wants to buy a 5% stake in the team. So it's going to be interesting to follow if this happens. If Stephen Ross is forced to sell the team, you could have a new majority owner, and then Rick Ross potentially would be the minority owner of this team with a 5% stake. His net worth is $55 million, so he's got some dough to spend trying to buy a stake in the Dolphins. Now, he is going on Tyreek Hill's podcast shortly. Tyreek Hill posted this the other day, or at least his podcast posted this, saying that we ain't playing around. Cheetah and Rick Ross coming at you soon. That's going to be exciting to listen to. The first episode, by the way, of Tyreek's podcast was really good. I encourage you to check it out. He had Drew Rosenhaus, his agent, on the show. So now he's having Rick Ross on the show. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure he's going to be asked about him potentially buying a stake in the Fins. Now, do you want Rick Ross as an owner? Type Y for yes or type N for no down in the comments section. Do you want the boss to become the boss? That was good. This would be great, I think, because, look, when you have a guy like this that has a big role in the team, that is an owner of the team, and he calls Deebo Samuel, he's like, Deebo, bro, come to Miami, get on my yacht, let's talk about you becoming a Dolphin when you're a free agent next year, right? If he's recruiting free agents to the Fins, this would be outstanding. I think this would be even better than Tom Brady being a minority owner of the team. You got the boss recruiting guys to the 305. I love it. I think it would be great for the team and great for recruiting free agents. Let's close the show by talking about the latest on the Sean Payton situation. Albert Breer is reporting that the Dolphins offered Sean Payton this. I'm told the offer itself was actually $100 million over 4 years. And before that, in New Orleans, my understanding that Payton was on a 5-year deal worth $80 million when everything was added up. So he walked away from $16 million per year and could have had $25 million per. This is absolutely wild. And when the news broke a few days ago, that report from the Sun-Sentinel that the Dolphins offered Sean Payton $100 million, and at the time, we didn't know the full details. We didn't know how many years. I said on the show I expected it to be maybe a John Gruden type of contract offer where it's 10 years, $100 million. This is 4 years, $100 million. They were willing to pay Sean Payton $25 million per year. Coaches' salaries are about to explode. That is my reaction to this. I mean, right now, Bill Belichick, the highest paid coach in the league, is making $12 million. So Sean Payton would have been the highest paid coach in the league, double that. He would have been $25 million per year. Here are the highest paid coaches in the league. So it is absolutely wild to think that Sean Payton, if the Brian Flores situation didn't happen, that Sean Payton probably would have been the highest paid coach in the league, $25 million per year. It's so funny that Matt Rule is on this list. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry, Panthers fans. We got a mailbag coming up soon, so go down in the comments section and ask a question for a chance to be featured on the show. Mailbag's going to go out probably sometime over the weekend, so if you want to be on the show, go down in the comments and ask me a question. Thanks for watching Dolphins Today. Appreciate all of our loyal subscribers. You made it this far, go ahead and like the video. We're trying to win a like contest here at Chat Sports, have the most likes of any channel. As always, go Fins.